Hi, my name is Thuvan and today you're watching the very first episode of Tidying Up with Thuvan, which is a series inspired by Tidying Up with Marie Kondo. As you can see, it's a total mess in my room, and this is why I wanted to start this tidying up journey to kind of cleanse my soul, because currently it's just a big mess. Every time I clean, I don't actually clean it. I more of put everything away in my drawers, and my drawers just end up stuffed with all kinds of things which I cannot find anything back in. It's time for me to start doing this series, Tidying Up with Thuvan, and get rid of everything which I don't need, which I haven't touched for years, which I haven't worn for years. And it's just gonna be a big journey which I wanted to take you guys along with me. So if you're excited for this journey, just keep on watching. So lesson 1 of Marie Kondo is clothing, where you tidy up all the clothing you have. And how she attacks this is by putting everything you own, literally every piece you own, onto a big pile. And this is kind of to realize how much clothing you have. A lot of times clothing that's just laying around are also pieces which you don't actually wear, so why keep it in your house? It's just gonna create a bigger mess, and it's just gonna fill up space which you might need for other things. That's the first thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna put everything I own onto a big pile on my bed. So this is all the clothing that I own, all on a big pile on my bed, and it's actually so much. It really makes me realize that I buy a lot of clothing which doesn't even spark me joy, and I still buy it because I'm apparently a hoarder. So right now I have to figure out which items I want to keep and which items I want to get rid of. And Marie Kondo taught us that you have to do it by holding each piece in your hand and then see if it sparks joy for you. And if it doesn't, then you just say thank you and then you put it aside. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing right now. And let's just get started, guys. It's a very gloomy day outside. It's currently raining, so it's a great way to have this task and keep myself busy. Thank you. And I'm really glad that I'm finally doing this, because I really need to get my life together and just get rid of anything which I don't need in my life. So yeah. So a little update, I'm currently halfway through the mess. This side is gone and this side still has to be looked at, and currently on that side is all the things that I'm gonna keep, and in this corner right here are all the things that I'm gonna throw away. So far we're doing good. My legs are kinda hurting because I'm standing the whole time, but we got this. Just found this hat while cleaning, super cute. So I finished sorting my clothes, empty bed, all things which are still on my bed, and here is the things I'm gonna keep, and all the things in the corner right here are the things which I'm gonna get rid of. So I'm so happy that I now have everything sorted out, and I know exactly which pieces I'm still keeping and which pieces I actually still have right now. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna like sort all the pieces into categories, so I kind of know where to put them and how to organize it over the, I think I have 3 closets in total, and also like a clothing rack. So then I know exactly where each thing is gonna go, and then we're gonna start doing the folding part, which is also a technique inspired by Marie Kondo, because she does it so smart. So you'll see that later on after I've sorted all the clothing. So I've sorted out all my clothing in categories, and if you look at it now, it kind of seems like a mess, and it kind of still seems like it's a lot of clothing. I have to start folding it. So now we're gonna start folding the clothing, and if you've seen Tidying Up with Marie Kondo, you would know that she has this particular technique to kind of fold the clothing and put them away in drawers. So that's the technique that we're gonna use as well, which is making a middle thingy like this, and then you will fold it in 3 parts, so you'll have like a package. So that will be like this, and then like this. So I did the first parts, which are the t-shirts, and I put them in the drawer like this, very organized, and it actually fits a lot of them, so basically the whole section. And there are of course more t-shirts, but they have to be washed first, and then I'll add them to this. 10 years later, still folding. I'm so tired, and I really want to finish this off tonight, but I don't think it's gonna work because there's so much. Currently day 2. I'm still with the clothing lesson, or the clothing part, because I couldn't finish it yesterday. It was too much and it got too late, so I just decided that I'm gonna move it to today and finish it today. And I'm looking horrible because hair all dirty, face all ugly, and I just came from outside, that's why I'm breathing so heavily. So I did go outside to get some boxes for the second phase, like clear boxes to put everything away in, and I already got them today because I want to take out one drawer, which is this one, which currently has a lot of stuff in it, but I want to put more clothing in there, so I needed some boxes to kind of organize it already instead of just throwing it on the floor and doing it later. I just got some boxes to put the stuff in, and now we're just gonna continue folding basically, so we can do this. Hi guys, I'm checking in with you guys again because it's day 3 right now, and I'm basically almost finished with the clothing. So right here I still have a bit of clothing, which is clothing which I need to get fixed, or which I still need to try on to see if I really want it or not. And then here you have a big pile of clothing which all needs to be washed, but that's clothing which I wear on a daily, so that's definitely gonna be washed, folded, and put in my drawer, so I'm gonna keep that. Then let's see the drawers. Everything nicely folded down here as well, socks even sorted out. I'm honestly wondering how long I can keep up with having it this nice and clean, but we'll have to see about that. Then there's still some random pieces of clothing laying around which have to go upstairs, but let me show you guys upstairs as well. Ooh, it's dark out here. So upstairs I have this clothing rack right here, which is totally empty right now. And then the closet, it's a big organized thingy in here. So I have all my dresses up here because I think those are better to hang on my clothing rack. Then I also have some blouses here and some blazers and jackets, and that's basically the closet. There's still a lot of stuff up there and down there which all need to go because I haven't looked at that for at least a year, so that's gonna go. And then these drawers are basically the same as downstairs, organized and well, and it all has been done in categories, so I know exactly where to get what and where to put it back, so that's already great. I think that the first episode is a big success. Everything has been organized. Everything that I didn't want anymore has been gotten rid of, and I'm proud of myself. This took me 2 days in total, and the third day to finalize everything. And yeah. So while organizing all my clothes, I've really come to realize that there's just so many items which I buy and actually never wear, and I think that's kind of a waste. So I think I've learned a big lesson here, that I should think a bit longer before I buy anything, because sometimes I'm just doing my shopping therapy and I just be buying anything basically, and it always ends up just in my closet, put away, never worn, never look at it. And I think I from now on will think a bit longer when I'm shopping. I've also done it today, for example. I went to the stores and I just asked myself, will this spark joy for me? Will I like this for a longer time? And if the answer was no, then I just put it back and I didn't buy it. And I think that from now on, that's just how I'm gonna do it, because I think that will prevent me from buying a lot of items which I really don't need. I'm also so glad that I've been organizing everything in categories, so now I know exactly where to find my clothing and also where to put it back in. And I think that's gonna really help me to keep everything neat and also be less stressed about all the drawers which have like clothes piled up on each other and where I just can't find anything. Right now it's just me opening a drawer and I see exactly what I can pick up from it. So that's really nice, and I'm just excited for the other lessons because the first lesson has really worked out well for me. And with this, I want to end up my first episode of Tidying Up with Thuvan. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. If you have any suggestions for how to do my next Tidying Up series or my next Tidying Up episodes, please let me know down below in the comment section. And yeah, I really hope you guys liked it, and I hope to see you in my next video as well. Subscribe if you haven't yet, I would really appreciate it, and like the video if you liked the video. So thank you for watching as always, and bye!